remember sitting on the couch and watching TV, and my brother always coming to me and changing the channel to some sports channel, usually always to soccer. For as long as I can remember, soccer has been his passion. Since he was little, at such a young age, he would sit and read newspapers and magazines, and he'd be able to memorize the names of every star duo of every team in every league. Even now, to this day, he can sit with you and discuss some of the peak highlights of every soccer season, every World Cup, and of every of his favorite legendary soccer players. Hi guys, my name is Bernice Berrigan, and today I will commemorate my brother Fernando Martinez. First, I will give a brief description of his characteristics. I will then share with you some of his achievements, and lastly, explain the impact that he has had on my life. I will begin by sharing his characteristics. My brother is very athletic. Since the age of 5, he has played several different sports such as baseball, basketball, football, and soccer. However, above all sports, the sport that has really stuck with him is soccer. My brother is also very generous and noble. Although he isn't my oldest brother, he's the one who has took it upon himself to look after my mom, my niece, and I. He's the one who makes sure we have a roof over our head and food on our table. Another characteristic that describes my brother and who he is as a person is determination. I think that his determination and hard work and his nobility are three major characteristics that make up who he is. What I've noticed about my brother is that through his determination and hard work, he has been able and helped to be able to achieve his major accomplishments. In high school, he earned good grades and managed to be awarded Defensive Player of the Year by the Del Rio League 3 consecutive years in a row. He not only excelled in his sport, but he also excelled in his academics, which later led to his acceptance into UCR. My brother became the first person in my family who went to college. Upon being accepted to UCR, he was very upset that they didn't have a men's soccer team that he would be able to form a part of. To make matters worse, my family didn't have the funds to pay for his schooling. Therefore, he decided to start his educational journey at Rio Hondo Community College, where on the plus side, he was able to continue playing soccer where he had major success. He was awarded this trophy for defensive MVP, and while playing at Rio, he was also scouted by a soccer coach from Hawaii who at the time informed his coach that he wanted to talk to him about joining his team. And after some time of thinking about it, he decided to move out to Hawaii, and he did go play for the University of Hawaii at Hilo on a full scholarship. This gave him the advantage of traveling, playing soccer, while also continuing his education, which has always been very important to him. Though he really enjoyed his time in Hawaii, he was only able to afford staying there for a year. So he came back to Rio for a semester and later transferred to Cal State University of Long Beach, which is my dream school. He's on his last semester there, and he should have been graduating this summer of 2020. I know to many people his accomplishments might not seem as much, but for me, it actually gives me faith and hope. And in order for you guys to understand the impact that he has had in my life, you must first know that we come from a very low-income family, and growing up and not having my dad around, so we really only had one income. And if you think about it, like, my mom was raising 4 kids on her own. And it's just crazy to me that for him to have stepped up at such a young age and take on the responsibility of looking out for me and my family, it just means a lot. And it has actually encouraged me to also want to help out. And I do, although very little, because I have a very restricted schedule due to school. But thankfully my job can work around my schedule and my needs, and therefore I am able to also provide. And just seeing what he has accomplished and what he has yet to accomplish encourages me to keep moving forward with a positive mindset. I can sympathize with my brother because we've had the same upbringing, we've walked the same path, and to see someone overcome the same challenges that you endure, it does that to you. He overcame the adversity I once thought I would never be able to overcome, and to me, his success and his accomplishments give me hope that I can do the same, that I can continue with that same determination and hard work, and eventually I will one day do whatever I desire. Today I commemorated my brother for all of his success. I discussed his characteristics, his accomplishments, and the impact he has had in my life. One thing I hope you guys can take away from my speech is that at times we may feel hopeless, we may think that we can't overcome certain adversities, but we can be successful. All we need to do is work through those challenges that are thrown our way and truly believe that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve in life. Thank you.